Download this code and get free GPT-4o from codegive.com, link in the description below. Creating a URL shortener using Java can be a fun and educational project. A URL shortener takes a long URL and converts it into a shorter and more manageable format. Below is a tutorial on how to implement a simple URL shortener using Java. ### tutorial, creating a simple URL shortener in Java. ### prerequisites. 1 Java Development Kit, JDK, installed on your system. 2 Maven for dependency management. 3 Basic knowledge of Java programming. ### Step 1, setting up your project. 1. Create a new Maven project. You can do this using an IDE like intellij IDEA or Eclipse, or from the command line. 2. Navigate to the project directory. ### Step 2, add dependencies. Add the following dependencies in your pom.xml file for the project. This example uses Spring Boot for web functionality and H2 in-memory database for storing URLs. ### Step 3, create the URL shortener model. Create a new class called URL in the src/main/java/com/example/model directory. ### Step 4, create a repository. Create a new interface called URL repository in the src/main/java/com/example/repository directory. ### Step 5, create a service. Create a new class called URL service in the src/main/java/com/example/service directory. ### Step 6, create a controller. Create a new class called URL controller in the src/main/java/com/example/controller directory. ### Step 7, application entry point. Create the main application class in src/main/java/com/example directory. Step 8, run the application. You can run the application using the following command. Step 9, test your URL shortener. You can test your URL shortener using tools like Postman or curl. 1. Shorten a URL asterisk. This will return a shortened URL. 2. Expand a URL asterisk. Replace shortened URL with the actual shortened URL returned in the previous step. Conclusion. You have now created a simple URL shortener using Java and Spring Boot. This implementation is simplistic and can be extended with additional features such as user authentication, statistics tracking, or custom short URLs. Happy coding!